Hey everybody, it's Craig Fitzpatrick from Hosmer Chiropractic, and today we're going to be doing the Active Spiderman Hip Stretch. I'm going to be demonstrating the stretch with my right leg forward and my left leg back. So to do this, what we want to do is we're going to take our right hand, we're going to put it on top of our right foot, bring our left hand here, and I want my shoulders to be more or less in line with my heel and my knee here. And I want to try to make sure that my hips are fairly square. I don't want them too tilted too far to the right or too far to the left. And then from here, if you can bring your left leg up. This can get very tiring. So if you initially, when you start, you can always keep your left knee down. The idea is we want to be feeling the stretch more so in the hamstrings and the deeper hips on the forward leg, and then also in the front of the thigh and the leg that's coming to the back. So again, to do this, I'm going to get into this position. I'm going to make sure that with my hand, my right hand on top of my shoe here, that my elbow is bending and I'm putting some pressure onto my leg as if I'm trying to push it back. I don't want to do it so much that my foot comes off the ground. Your front foot should always be flat and in contact with the floor as you do this. And depending on your flexibility, when you do this, you may be able to drop down and get a deeper stretch, or you may have to keep your arms straight. You may even have to use like a yoga block or a book to put under your hands if this feels like it's too much. But from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to gently rotate to my right and then rotate out to my left. I'm trying to pivot only at my hips as I do this. I don't want to be just twisting at the shoulders. If I'm rotating at the hips, that's where I'm going to get the most benefit and the most stretch. Also, depending on how tight you are, you might not get that much motion. So here I can rotate pretty well to my right. However, when I rotate out to my left, not so much. And that's where I'm tight. So don't be afraid if you only move a little bit. Don't feel like you have to do a really exaggerated motion with this exercise to get the benefit from it. We want to do this stretch for roughly a minute, and then using the same side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my right leg forward and across like this, and I'm going to go into a pigeon stretch. Same thing, I'm going to really try hard to keep my hips level. I don't want them to rotate out, rotate in. Initially, keeping it nice and level here. And then what I'm going to do is now I'm going to make an active stretch here, rotating to my right and slowly rotating to my left. Again, I'm moving at the hips like this and trying really hard to get a good stretch. Nice and slow either way. And again, that's going to give more of a three-dimensional stretch to the muscles, and it also helps to break up adhesions between the muscles as we do this. So do the first phase with the leg up like this for roughly a minute with gentle rotations. Then move into the pigeon portion where you're here, and again getting those rotations in for roughly a minute. And then you would want to do the same thing on the opposite leg. Now, if you find that one leg is tighter than the other side, what you would want to do is you'd want to do your tight leg first, then do the other leg, and then come back to the tight leg until that tightness balances out, and then you can go back to a 1-to-1 ratio. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, reach out to us at the clinic. Take care. Bye-bye.